Amir, welcome back.
Thank you.
What went into your decision to come back with the Sixers?
Um, Family, I talked to my family, and they absolutely love it out here. I never moved my furniture or my stuff out my place at all, and so like, my family was like, we're already here, and just the end of the year, how it went, and just knowing like feeling like we could have went further, and I talked to JJ also a few times, and we was just like, let's give it another shot. Talked to Joe too, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So and that was it.
Michael Kasky-Blamain, ESPN 97.3. Amir, as a player that's been around the league for a long time, what do you think that this team needs to do particularly to take that next step to where you guys want to be from, a team that's in the conference semifinals to a team that's, in the conference finals and ultimately in the finals?
Well, yeah. Just first of all, for our year last year and our expectations, and just to have like first year players, and first time Joe plays a back-to-back, and breaking like all kind of records, and for the previous years they had last year, for us to do that was just unbelievable. And I just feel like we just grew up a little bit, having a chance to go to the playoffs and take it to the second round is just a lesson learned for us. And I feel like guys were more hungrier than ever this summer to work on their game and try to push it to the next level. And I know we have a lot of expectations. Guys are going to be held more accountable on things, and it's just a better focus, just to know our skill level, let alone can get over the hump. And now it's strategies, is positions to be in. It's a lot of stuff that goes into that next level of reaching to the finals. And it's something that like definitely we're going to have to be better at. And TJ's in the back over there dancing. He's hiding now. It's something that we're just going to have to work on, and we'll definitely be better at that.
Amir, Sarah Todd, Philly.com. Is there a difference between last season and this season, you coming in, your approach as far as maybe like the younger big guys that they've brought in the off season, or the way that your expectations personally?
I feel like a lot of guys are more confident, have their chin even up higher, and like, okay, I feel like it's just a feeling like, guys, okay, we have a chance to win and go even further. And as far as for personally myself, I always train myself for the season extra hard. For me, it's just I talk to Brett a lot, and I asked him, what basically do you want from me this year? And what he told me was, stay the same. We need your energy. We need your hustle, and shoot threes, because we're going to be getting up a lot of shots. And I've been working on my shot a lot this season. I've been working on my body. Like usually during seasons, I have to gain weight from 250 to 260, and now I'm like 230 to 240. So I had to slim down to guard wings like Kevin Love and Anthony Davis, and just knowing what I'm coming in through this season personally, and what I have to deal with. That's I guess what a savvy vet would do, is just knowing knowing what to expect from this season, knowing what I have to do, and I worked on those type of things.
With you being a 13-year veteran and a big man, and when the game kind of changing with this whole pace and space movement, how do you feel like you've been able to adjust your game over the years to, have the longevity within your career, and, being able to guard perimeter players, and also, like you said before, stepping out and shooting threes?
You just got to hop on board. Like you said, the game changed, and now it's a perimeter game, and I feel like I've been doing the same stuff like throughout my whole career, like just hustling and doing the same things. And now, you got to shoot, you got to guard, and you got to run, you know, and it's different, man. I remember like having to put weight on, guarding Shaq and Rasheed, and you had to be solid, and now you got to chase down, you know, Anthony Davis and all these guys that play the perimeter, because, you know, nobody's really backing down nowadays except the guy on my team, you know, and you just have to just change your mindset, and that's what I've been doing.
You mentioned the season that Joel had. How much potential do you still see in him? It seems like he's still learning on the fly, especially down the low post. How much potential do you see out of him moving forward now that he's healthy? And
Well, just playing scrimmage in a couple games, I feel like he got better. Just a lot stronger, and the way he handles himself, just guarding him in the post, the way he handles himself, being more under control when we send double teams, and yes, we do send double teams on him during pickup, and he seemed like he's more under control. His skills got better. It's like his potential level is ruthless, you know. He worked on his game a lot, and he just got a lot better, and he has I'm pretty sure he has his own expectations this year. I don't know if he talked to you yet, but just me playing against him during pickup, and I feel like he got a lot better.
Hey, Amir. Kyle Newbeck, Philly Voice. You came into the league right around when Elton Brand would have been in his prime. I'm sure you probably played against him a bunch of times. What was your reaction when you found out that he was hired as the GM of the team?
I was happy for him. You know, it's just so awesome just to see a player and then become a GM in the organization. You know, and I get to say I actually played against him, man. It's just a great honor. I'm pretty sure it's for him, and I was just happy to see him make it, be a GM. I don't know if I answered that right. Stuttering.
Jess Camarado again. Amir, as someone who's been to the playoffs many, many times in your career, when you had a chance to kind of digest last postseason, watch some game film, what stood out to you about what the team was doing collectively, where you're like, if we did this, we can go even further?
I just saying, just detailed stuff, just being on point with coverages on offense and defense, and knowing how to adjust on the fly. I think that's just the toughest part, because it could be one thing on the court to have you lose a whole series, and like I said, our talent level is out the roof. But if we can just pay attention to just little details, I think that can take us to the next level. Because the good teams, as you've seen and known in the playoffs, they're just on point with it, you know, and that's what we can definitely get better at.
Here's our last question.
Hey, Amir. I think at the exit interviews you mentioned something about like taking your daughter to an amusement park or something like that.
Yes.
Did you get to do that, and did you do anything else cool this summer?
That's a great question. We finally decided just to save money this summer and put our money in the kids' savings and just chill at the house. We didn't really go nowhere. We were like, let's just bank on it for next year, and we just really chill, because we only get to spend like three months in the house, and then we gotta report back to the season. So we went to Disneyland in California, and we went to Universal, and they were just as happy. We didn't have to spend money to go way out to London to do that. So that's about it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amir.